Hello again from the survivalist bunker. That is my room in this apartment house. I have also made it a funny habit of popping my body zits. In this case, this little fella here is a blackhead from my nether regions from my armpit here. I popped one from behind my knee, but I don't know where I set the gelatin blob of the gelatin piece of back knee, I guess, or back knee. Get it? Back knee, back acne. Also back knee of my knee. So what I do is I smear I smear this bacterium flesh into the insides of this letter here. That way I can be, that way a piece of me is with history. I know I'm taking this whole deaf groupie kind of thing a bit too seriously here. But here's my trolling letter since Edwards has not written back to me, and I'm kind of tired of inmates not writing back to me, so I wrote him a funny letter. If you can see what it says here, I don't have a scan of it, but it's a funny letter and a happy face there. I wrote down, "Fuck you, asshole. Fuck you, 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 fuck you." Exact numbers of fuck you, so fuck you, 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 fuck you. Happy face with anime eyes. Yeah, happy face eyes. And a little notice here, a little bullet point format here. I wrote down, "I get to procreate, you don't. It's the end of your particular lineage and genetic storyline." Because he's gonna be 55, and well, not quite. If he's smart, like I suggested in my other letter to him, I don't have it here because it's obviously in Texas with him. I wrote to him, trying to cheer him up, trying to say that if you study hard, if you be a model inmate, you might get out. But he didn't want. Probably these inmates don't want to hear that they want to get out. They want to stay in the stinky pit forever. And I'm going to try writing to Cleophas Prince Jr. again. He's this American serial killer who settled in San Diego, Claremont of San Diego, and he basically stalked and terrorized young women within his apartment block. Um, Within his apartment block, and he was an avid bodybuilder too. He could have just done that. But he was an avid bodybuilder, and that was his undoing. He kept on writing his name in the register of the apartment's block, and of course, the police have correlated that he was the last person in that area. He also stalked women within the exercise gyms in that neighborhood, and this was back in the early '90s, mid '90s, late '80s, where working out was all the rage. I think most of the gyms have become professional. I particularly use the Talisman Center because I have a free off because of my because of my because I have a free off pass because I volunteer within the river. I do river cleanups every so often, and the city, because Lindsay Park is River Park is located within the city. Then I get free off there. So in fact, the weather's starting to get nicer now. We should go jogging and burn off all this Christmas shit. Get to myself a more manageable level, and this time stick to it. So wrote them, "Fuck you. I don't. I get to procreate. You don't. It's the end of your particular lineage and genetic storyline. You're stuck for a very long time like a trapped animal that you are, because he's a murderer, not because he's black. I have lots of black friends. My surrogate brother, my spiritual brother, is the South African. His name's Abel. Abel, and he's this really cool black guy. He lives on Stephen Biko Avenue in Gotong, and he has a nice house and has a nice yard. And I, you know, anyways, you're stuck for a very long time, like the animal that you are. How does it feel? Oh, I should write down feel. Not I wrote down my handwriting is a doctor's handwriting. You know, how does it feel? You will die trapped. That you have flushed your life down the toilet. P.S. You're now a star. See, I added your letter to my YouTube show, the Go Gogan Show. You guys are watching it now, where I read inmates' letters. Thanks. Crazy. That's my pen name. I'm gonna legally, once I become famous, once ayahuasca makes me famous, I intend to become a famous author. Become a famous. Listen to some Italiano disco, make some 8-bit music. Live on the Italian Riviera, being a club guy, Mr. Bling, because I'm an author. Become eco, maybe just live out in BC or something, and be total Mr. Cha Cha Cha. And I'll officially change my name from Ook to Crazy Ook, my Hong Konger name. Hong Kongers have crazy names. So they have crazy names, and I really would like to legally change my name to something Hong Kongy yet. But I need to have the if I write Crazy Luke onto an email and onto a resume, then that's gonna be crazy, right? They're gonna say, hey, let's not hire him, he's crazy. I wrote down, I've been accepted into an addictions counseling program where they'll pay me a lot of money into addictions counseling program at. I'm not gonna give you guys information of where I am. So they'll pay me a lot of money, and I'll get to help people. So you did nothing with your life. And then I wrote down some basic stories of what I'm doing as a regular pen pal. I wrote down, I'm headed to Edmonton on April the 2nd. It will be the last time the Flames play the Oilers in the old Northlands Coliseum. It's now called Rexall Place. I've lived up there and went there a couple of times. Holy shit, I can't even read my own handwriting. I've ironically never been to a hockey game. My pops was more of a football fan. This will be the first game hockey. I need to really work on my handwriting. Hockey. I have attended. I will, or this is already the first hockey game I've attended so far. It's the city I hate, Edmonton, but used to live in. And the team, and against the team I used to hate, the Flames, which I love now. Isn't that insane? Insane like your brain when you killed that person. Writing to you, inmates, is a real interesting experience. Your hands, which you use to extinguish life, touching, T-O-U. Your hands, which you use to extinguish life, touching the paper envelope, pen that you used to write your letter. Make it to my made it to my home and to my desk. Just insane. Bye, asshole, Casey Luke. Casey Luke. And so that's funny, and you guys are part of my show. And I'm sure that this guy will probably look him up on YouTube, being the egomaniac he is. He has my full address there, so I'm not afraid. I don't have there's lots of me's everywhere. And like I said, I smeared some gooey biological pus in there, so my body can be part of history. I can be sure it's not like David Blaskowitz, the killer of or the Santa Sam killer. He takes letters. I think also who takes letters is what's his name? Guy with the crazy hair, crazy eyes, hippie. Charles Manson. He also takes letters, but his cult, his followers read it and answer it and stuff. So let us read the letter that he sent to me. I'm in the habit of writing long letters. I'm gonna write to Cleo Prince Jr. here. I'm in the habit of writing long letters, and yeah, and answered on November 2nd, 2015. So I sent a letter to him, he sent a letter back, and I sent a letter to him, he didn't respond, so I'm sending him another letter. So let's call it a quit here before we read his letter, and then we'll probably write to other people. I still have letters from Krista Pike, and a letter from this is a good one. Krista Pike is actually a good one. I'll read her letter, and I'll read this other person's letter. He's this school shooter. This guy's a school shooter. I'll read that letter too. I'm sure that's gonna be causing a lot of eye openers. I have a whole stack of envelopes here. I have my P.O. box, my home away from home, if you will. But once again, let's read up on Eric Edwards here, and let's figure out he's Dallas, Texas. I mean, he should have been executed. I would try to write to Charles Ng again. I think it's because I'm not sending them money. They think their celebrity status will make sure that we send them money or something. But I guess I didn't send him money, and he got mad or something. He didn't respond to me. But yeah, thank you for watching my show. It's a new episode of a new series, and we've expanded our show to cooking, to garage work. I'll be planting some seedlings later on, and all right, you guys stay frosty out there, okay? Like I said, I wish I had more. See, sometimes the thing is I shave my body every so often because I get bored, and then I don't shave it well enough to become razor burns, and they become pustule, ingrown hairs. And then what I do is I pop them, and then I smear them all over the letters. So, thank you.